G'day guys, BG from Drifta here. Just got a walkthrough video on one of our Troopy number 6 style systems. So these systems are extremely popular at the moment. Yeah, every single one we build is a custom made, so the design of each one varies depending on what each customer needs and yeah, the style of fit out that we're trying to achieve. So this one here is yeah, we've gone for the clear lacquered finish on the timber, so you get that nice natural timber grain finish, which is very popular. And yeah, there's some real nice custom features in here. So we'll start off with this left hand side unit. So what we have here is a slide out kitchen. Okay, so custom made kitchen. Here's got a fold over lid with a little support leg there. Okay, so a nice bit of worktop. As you can see, the stove space here is fairly shallow because this customer is going to use an induction stove here. So the induction stoves are actually quite low profile, so that's all the space it requires, which is really good. So, and what that achieves is using a smaller stove means the rest of the kitchen has like a bigger storage area. So under here, we've got a nice big empty space in there, a little bit of extra bench space here if you need it. A couple of little drawers here, so this one's good for cups and plates and things like that. And then this one here is a shallower drawer for cutlery and bits and pieces. So on the back here, a cupboard. So again, another big space in there for whatever you want to put in there. Each one of these kitchens is fully custom made. So yeah, this kitchen works well with what this particular customer wants and fits in with the rest of what we're doing in the back of the Troopy. So yeah, they always look a little bit different, but the general concept is normally similar to that with the Troopy style kitchens. So yeah, super quick to set up and pack away. This just folds over, leg just clips on the back. And the kitchen itself slides out on ball bearing runners. So yeah, ball bearing runners is something we use at Drifta when we need to with things like kitchens and fridge slides. So the kitchen's fully self-supported, there's no legs. And when you got to slide it out or put it away, nice and easy like that. So there's no weight to carry. You just basically push the tabs and the runners carry all the weight for you. So that's good. All right, so moving on to this side. What we've got here is a space for a chest fridge. So yeah, this particular fridge that this customer has is it's a bit bigger than our normal fridges. So often we try and keep this fridge as a narrower fridge, so to keep this unit tucked over, which then allows you a bigger walkway and a bigger drawer. So it's always a compromise between the size of the fridge, how wide the walkway is, and then how wide this storage unit is on the passenger side. So yeah, with this one, it's a slightly larger fridge than normal. So what that's done is, because this wall unit is a bit wider, it's enabled us to fit in a little slide out drawer here. Okay, so this drawer goes below the fridge and fits alongside the wheel arch. So if you have a narrower fridge, then this drawer becomes narrow, sometimes too narrow, so we don't always do that. But with this one, it works really well. And then yeah, there's a little cubby hole down the back here just for a bit of other storage too. And then yeah, so this is the walkway area here. So obviously we've got these removable panels on the top. So you can, if you want to sleep in here at night, then you just drop your panels in and that creates your bed area. Also, when you're traveling too, one thing that gets overlooked is it's really handy having these boards because it organizes your storage. So things like chairs and things you can put into the walkway, and then you've still got your nice flat area on top for other items if you need to, your bags and things like that. So yeah, we'll pull this out. Okay, so yeah, there's a couple of these panels here. So the panels just lift out and then you slide them on top of here, which there'll be a cushion on here later. So you slide the boards under the cushion, which makes it really easy to store them. So that's good. Yeah, so this fridge here, this isn't actually the customer's fridge. I'll just put this in here. This is just one of our Drifta Eskies. I just put it in here to do the video, but this unit height here, this workbench height is made the same height as the customer's fridge. So when the customer's fridge is in there, it's just one level right across the top, which is just a handy feature if we can do that. So it just makes the space more usable, more workable, having it all one level. You can see this is different, but as I said, I've just dropped that in there just for the video. So so moving forward here, got a nice slide out lap bench, which is really cool. Like in really cool internal bench. So if you're, you know, if it's a rainy day and you're, you know, you need to have your dinner, or if you work on a laptop or anything like that, these lap benches are really, really good, really popular. Most of these systems that we do for the Troopies have the bench built in there somewhere because they're really cool. And then here we have a couple more drawers. All right, and then yeah, just more storage as we move forward here. And then with this one, the walkway stops here, which is sometimes the walkway will go all the way to the back of the seats. This one stops about here, and then we just have an extra storage hatch here at the front. So the lid lifts off, and then there's just a nice storage area in there. So again, just making use of that bit of space. You know, this particular guy didn't feel the need for the walkway to go all the way, so we did it. We blocked it off and we put that there, which is really handy. There's also another lift-up hatch here in front of the kitchen. So yeah, again, more storage there. So the kitchen is about 3/4 length, and then there's more storage in the front. All right, and then tucked in down behind the driver's seat, sort of in this corner below all here, is a recess which is open from the front, which is a good place for housing all the 12-volt, you know, gear, the battery, the DC to DC charger, and things like that. So yeah, the timber grain finish is really nice. We do sometimes have a couple of laminate options, just depending on what's available at the time. So this one's a lighter laminate, which is really cool. And yeah, it's just finished up really nicely. So as you can see, this Troopy here just has a standard factory roof. So these Troopy number 6 style systems work really well if you have a standard roof, or if you have the pop top, that's great as well, of course. Allows more space. And yeah, so that's it. So fairly basic little fit out, this one, but yeah, just nice to show the different finish in the kitchen. And yeah, just again, just demonstrate some of the different options available with these systems. So the options are basically endless. It just depends on what you need and what suits you, and what gear you're trying to fit in there. So yeah, it's all fully adaptable to suit yourself. So all right, thanks for watching. Any comments or questions, please get in touch. Cheers.